Hey, it's your girl, Lexi Lewis.
And it's your girl, Amber Borzotra. And welcome to another episode of Occasionally Perfect.
So most people think change happens through like these big moments or a dramatic decision, a huge life overhaul, or just like hitting rock bottom. But when we look back at the things that actually change our lives, a lot of times it's those small things, small habits, small boundaries, small shifts in how we move throughout our days. So the things that didn't feel life-changing at the time, a lot of times months later, you'll look up and realize your life looks completely different. So today we're going to talk about the small changes that quietly change everything.
Honestly, this is somewhere where I am at, and I'm not mad at myself about it, but change is, I think I really wanted to talk about this episode because I really started to do these small changes that have actually made a difference in my life.
Yeah. Why do you think, I feel like when we want to have changes though, it's like usually we feel like, oh, it has to be this big thing. Why do you think it is that we're always so dramatic? Like, I need to change everything.
Oh my, because we're human. Like we want, when you want something like, first of all, I hate baking something I really like because I just want it to be done right away. So I'll sit there and sometimes I'll put it on a higher temperature so it'll cook faster.
Oh my goodness.
And I burn it. Oh my gosh. Ask anybody, like the holidays, I'll be baking something, not cooking. Burn it always.
Yeah.
Like, I just want it to be done because I love sweets so much. But that's how I look at these little small habits.
So like, I cannot believe you right now. Everyone knows baking is like, you have to follow the instructions exactly. You need to do a patience exercise first.
I do. Ask people, holiday season, holiday time, any Christmas, Thanksgiving, any of that. When I'm baking, everyone's playing games. I'm just like, my mind goes there. I rush it. And I feel like it's so dramatic because I feel like most of us want to be better humans. Like I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be good to the people around me.
So you think you got to change everything?
And I feel like I have to change everything.
I don't know. I feel like once I go through the thought process of like, this is wrong and this is wrong, this is wrong. I just want to change everything. I'm like, okay, I don't like my friends. I don't like where I live. I don't like my neighbors. Like everything. So I just think about when I get into that cycle of it, I just start thinking about all the things. So I'm like, I need to change everything. And I think it's just me being extra.
I'm the same way. Like, it's just like, it is kind of, we are dramatic over it though.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think there's ever been a time in my life, if I was honest, that like I hated everything. I did like a lot of things, but I'm like, I feel like it's just, you get in that cycle of like, oh, this sucks. And yeah, you just got to do that big overhaul of everything.
The thing is though, is it one of those things, like, have you ever, I know I'm this person. Have you ever been that person where it's like you start that change because you don't feel it like implanting somewhere in your life or like fitting in your life yet somewhere, or like that it's
like you don't start the change yet?
No, say you start the change.
Okay.
But it's like you're not making it that routine. You're not like putting it into routine. Like that's the hard part for me.
Like you start a new hobby and you just don't keep doing it?
Yeah, like change, like the habit. It's not being consistent. Yeah, I guess I should say.
Yeah,
the consistency of the habit. So like I'm really hard. Like I know I have really good discipline. I mean, I haven't had sex in like 10 months. But at the same time, like when it comes to like change and habits and like the littlest things that are so easy.
Yeah.
I struggle.
Yeah.
I don't know. Consistency is hard for me.
Yeah. I really feel like because of how we were on that big change, it is hard to say, oh, if I do this is actually going to give me what I want. I just think you're like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But even now is the first time in working out that I've only done 3 days a week. Because usually when I say, oh, I want to get in shape, I go 6 days. And this is the longest because of having a trainer where I'm like, oh, these 3 days, I'm seeing a difference in 3 days.
Yeah.
And
that's all you
if
need.
it was just me though, if I wasn't doing 6 days, I'd be like, I'm not doing, this is not enough. This is not enough. I need to be 6 days. I need to be going all in. That's not really, with my life schedule, that's not sustainable for me to do 6 days. But it is sustainable for me to do 3 days. And I've been seeing that change. And I've never been like that because I'm an all-in type of person. Yeah. I'm like, no, I got to, again, change everything.
So do you think people underestimate consistency?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Because exactly what I just said. Because it's like, how could this one little thing change everything or change this habit so much? And I also think too of us doing one small thing in different areas is also the thing, because it's like we're trying to be consistent and like 25 new things. And it's like, girl.
I've been that girl that's like wanting to be everything at once, like when it comes to whatever. So I totally get that. Like, and take it one day at a time.
Because if you don't, you get burned out. It takes so much for your brain and everything to say, okay, I'm going to do this new thing. And I think
it's a lot of focus, honestly.
I was just going to say, because it's not second nature yet. So it's like constantly every day I'm like, okay, I'm going to be really strict with my eating. Okay, I'm going to be really strict with how I schedule my days. And I'm going to be really strict about doing my face routine. I'm going to be really strict about my hair routine. I'm going to be really strict about, like, if you do that, like the whole new year, new me type of energy.
This new book I'm reading, I literally, that's one thing I really wanted to start doing, is reading more. And I've had to put it in front of me. Like, I've literally, I'm going to lay it on my pillow. I'm going to put it in my bag, my purse, my whatever. I'm going to hold it while I'm walking. But that small habit has making me finally finish a book. And honestly, a week. And I don't do that. So I do see that, like, I can start there and see that I can make that one change in something. I know I can do it elsewhere. So it is easy.
I just saw a guy that he reads all the time, and he's like, one of his biggest things is that there's like the check of, like, when you go out the house, I got my phone, got my wallet, I don't know if there's usually like a chapstick or something. Keys, that's it. I just added book to it, and I'm like, yes. And so when I have my little downtime and I have my moment, instead of scrolling on my phone, I just pull my book out and I just read 5 pages. And I'm like, that's so good when you want to read more, because I feel it's so easy to be like, I don't have time to read, because you have to set out like this big block of time to do it. And then just instead of making it, I can just do it while I'm scrolling and just do a couple pages here.
But we have time to like scroll, then you definitely have time to pick up a book.
I love that. I was like, ooh, I want to start doing that, because I think, like, Olivia, my daughter, has a couple classes where they're just 30-minute classes, and I never even just been a 30-minute reader. So me being, I could just do 30 minutes. But I love the idea of, okay, just a little bit. It was okay.
It is nice. I think I did it for the first time this past Sunday. Remember, I told you, I came home and I started crying over a book. I was like, I went to this cafe to actually work, and I know I wouldn't be on my phone. I know I wouldn't be on the laptop, whatever. When I got there, I looked around and I was just like, I'm going to read this book that's just sitting in here with these electronics. I'm going to be away from any social media, any work, anything like that. And it felt so good. It was like, it honestly kind of like made my thoughts also kind of like calm down a bit. And I didn't realize reading kind of like drove my focus to focus. I was just like, ooh. I did have to kind of read the page at least 10 times, because I was in a busy place and I was listening to all the noise, and I don't do very well and like with stuff like that. I wonder if it is just because I'm really, really just, I don't know.
No, but you actually have a hard time focusing. So I'm really glad that you're going to start reading, because there's certain types of games and puzzles and stuff. I actually just looked up recently of like ways to improve your focus, and reading is one of it, because it is of just pulling yourself back to that page. As long as you're pulling yourself back,
it was nice. It's something new. It's definitely a habit. And then I didn't even know this is look, we're here talking about these habits. So. Also, you this morning were like, Lexi and her breakfast, y'all, she has the same thing every morning: a bed of lettuce, some boiled eggs. Well, before they were like fried,
it's eggs, bacon, and
avocado,
avocado and tomato.
Yeah, she said it's so much easier to cook the bacon in the oven and boil the eggs.
Yeah, like,
and don't use oil.
I don't know how I wasn't doing it before. No, I literally make the same breakfast every day, and then but then also I feel rushed when I'm doing it, because I'm frying it and I'm like looking at it and waiting, and I have to flip it and all that stuff. But when I just throw it in the thing to boil and I throw it in the oven, I'm like, oh my God, I can still go do all my things, and I can get ready in the morning still, and then
it'll be ready.
I don't have to sit over it for 10 or 15 minutes. It's such a little thing where I'm like, oh, I'm saving 15 minutes.
And it's healthier.
Anywhere where I can save time, and it's healthier. It's more efficient, and it's healthier.
Less dishes.
Oh, this habit.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Yeah. I feel like I have so many little habits just recently that I'm really liking, or like shifts that I made, because I'm really like habitual lifestyle changer, I'm always like looking for ways to be more efficient, or if something's is changing in the town, I'm like, something's not working, this isn't working. And so I'm always looking for something. Like another big change in my mothering is just having limits on Livia's tablet. I had times where it was designated on our schedule, but I'm editing something longer or writing something more, and so it's so easy for me to get off of she just is on it longer or whatever. And now that I'm like, stop being lazy, just sit and take the time and just put the program it in so it automatically goes off. And she hasn't fought with me at all about it.
I know, it's been nice.
And it's like when I tell her, I usually give her a warning, like, hey, it's a 5-minute warning. And she's like, okay. And then when that 7 minutes, 10 minutes has passed, then I tell her to go off, and it's always a fight. And now she's just, can I have more time? And I'm like, nope, it's already off. And she's like, okay. And then she just,
and it's a flow now. When she comes home, she starts with her chores because she knows she can't even have that till she,
it's been
her habit. Like
that little change of like, no, do this first and that. It's like, we're not yelling anymore.
Yeah, it made a huge difference.
I still say things 10 times, but not those things. So.
Yeah, those were the things that you were saying all the time, though.
Not those things.
Yeah.
Those just other things, but.
It is working.
Oh, it's so great. It's so great.
I think the only one we need to get in check next is little Miss Sunny.
Well, she's a toddler. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, my God.
What do you think is a habit that you have that was so small of a change and it kind of made a really big difference?
Oh my gosh, this is a good one. I think that keeping certain people in my everyday life or just in life in general, to where it was very like anxious. It always made me feel anxious or like walking on eggshells or questioning things. As soon as I made the change to not feel or deal with that anymore.
To deal with those people?
Yeah, to keep. I was keeping them in because I'm such a people pleaser. Anyone can do anything, but as soon as I just cut that off, and I made the habit to align myself with people kind of on the same path as me and my same circle, I became so much happier. Yeah, I became lighter. I didn't feel drained. I felt kind of like I could. I don't know. I had more time for myself. Like it was really well, just
weird. Being around people that pour into you too. Because I was gonna say that too for myself. My dating life has been so much better in my 30s than it ever was in my 20s, and I was just like, I make it a habit to only be around people that are obsessed with me. Like, I mean, I'm not saying we can't have disagreements or we can't, let's talk. But like, conversations are always respectful when it's, I didn't like this, but it's not like you are terrible.
You want your person to be obsessed with you.
Somehow people pleasers end up with mean people.
I think that's the perfect thing. I stopped people pleasing. That was the biggest change.
Stop being around people that had to
please.
Be that. Yeah, because I think it's more like, if I'm a giver, I'm going to be around givers. If I want to be thoughtful and caring, I need to be around other people that are thoughtful and caring. Because then it's not people pleasing to the extent of I'm putting all my needs at one, because people around me are worried about me too. So it's more like a nice flow of energy versus like a take.
Yeah. So why do you think that we wait for the perfect moment then to start any of these habits? Why I know sometimes
you have
for
to
me,
change.
I'll be like, okay, Monday, I'm going to start this.
Yeah.
Why do I have to wait till it's certain? I don't know why my brain tells me okay, I'm going to.
Well, we just have to prepare for this change. Yeah. For sure. Until you're uncomfortable enough or the thing that you want to change is a need. I know I should eat better. I know I shouldn't drink so much. I know this. I know that, but it's like you're not uncomfortable enough to care to change, or you don't want something enough. I feel like, especially for me, I'm in a phase where I'm really want to reach a certain level of success that I have not had. And there is a handful of things that I know that all of my coaches, all of my mentors have done. They're like, these are the things I do. And it's a repeated formula for tons of people. And I see it all the time, then I just don't do it. And I'm like, then I can't wonder then if I know all these people that have what I want and they're telling me this is what they do and I'm just choosing not to do it.
That falls on you, yeah. I'm the kind of person that starts 10 things at once and doesn't finish any of them. Yeah. So that's why I don't feel like I've ever been where I want to be. Yeah. I think being in a space too where it's just, I'm going to change this small thing. And again, just actually being in a space where you can start to realize honestly, today of me realizing that my breakfast is so much easier and healthier, because I was literally making, sorry, I'm really stuck on this, but I was really annoyed that I was using my oil every day, because Hector had put this video and it was talking about how
much your calories go up just by cooking with oils. And oh my God, I cook with oil all the time. I don't know how I didn't think of it then, but just doing it, I'm like, ugh.
I know. And it tastes great.
Yeah.
And you always know the eggs are going to come out the same way.
Yeah.
Bacon isn't going to be burnt. Well, maybe sometimes. But I know sometimes those eggs will be smoking.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just.
Yeah. So we ain't cooking like that, no.
Yeah, no.
We finally are making that. Honestly, too, I love that we both are bed makers. I think that if anyone wants to start an easy habit to see if they can even do anything, just start with a bed.
This is so interesting to me because
why?
I know people don't make their bed every morning. I just don't understand them. I don't understand you people that don't make your bed every morning. It doesn't even. There's so many like studies like, oh, if you make your bed every morning, you're this kind of whatever. I'm like, I was definitely a shit show, and I was always making my bed. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't see the correlation, but I just honestly, I can't fathom not having my bed.
Is that something you've always done though as a kid?
I've always done. Everyone I know always done. I did talk to a guy once, and he didn't make his bed, and I was just so. It was like an ick for me. It's like, you don't make your bed.
It was definitely a calling
and he's successful, and he was nice. And I was just like, you don't make your bed every morning? I didn't realize that was an ick for me, but it's just so second nature to me. Yeah. But they do say, they're like, this is a great daily habit to, cleanse your space. And I don't know, because clitters, blah.
It gets you up, honestly.
I just have always done it. I don't know how you guys do it.
We'll start there.
Yeah, you guys, if you're not doing that, you should definitely start there.
Making your bed.
It's interesting, too, because I always feel like, at least me, when I'm trying to be a new person, I so much focus on, like, career. And I think the tweak with Livia, the tweak with my food, all of these things are making my life better. And I don't really think of, these are small habits I can change in different areas.
Yeah.
And that's interesting to me because I guess it goes with my mind, my peacefulness, and then my career. But I'll never think of, is there a better habit I can have as a mother? Is there a better habit that I can have as a friend?
Because you are great in all those areas.
No,
right?
no. I'm not a great friend. I'm a great friend if you're close. I'm not a great friend if you're far. And I definitely need to get in a better habit of checking on my faraway friends, especially that majority of my close friends aren't close anymore. That's hard for me. I do want to be better at checking in because we do have that thought, these are my best friends, and when we don't see each other, it's fine or whatever. But then also, how good is it when you have
someone that just
randomly checks in on you?
I know. I told someone recently that I need to do better. One of my friends is pregnant right now, and she was definitely there for me. Like,
oh yeah, I heard you talking about
that. And I was just like, I was sitting there thinking, yeah, we're far away now, even though I was like in the same place, but I still need to do better. I told her, I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I am definitely going to do better because I do want to be that person. Like, it does feel good to do that.
Yeah,
and be that for somebody.
Do you have a habit that you have started that has improved your mental health?
Taking my meds every day.
Facts.
I decided to actually stick to it.
Yeah.
And when I very first started on Lexapro, this was like a while ago.
The first time you ever took it?
The first time I ever took it. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, I like to feel myself. I like to cry. I like to just go through whatever. So I got off of it, and I was going through the motions again. But when I stuck to it,
you're like, oh, this is what it was supposed to do.
I was like, who is she? Like it boosted my confidence. It made me want to get outside more. It made me want to go to the gym. It made me want to be the best person that I can be. And it's just because it helped me balance that.
Yeah.
It helped me kind of shut my brain down for a little bit, and the anxious thoughts and the anxious feeling of things. And honestly, I was in a very dark depression state. It was just very bad. So I think that was probably I would say recent and biggest thing. And I have to thank you for that, as I feel like, God, I felt like when I very, very, very first came here, I was a totally different person. I was so lost. I was so confused. I had just lost my family. My daughter wasn't with me yet, and I had to figure that out. Financially, things were not the best. And the day that I literally just went out in the street, I just had a panic attack, and I came back and you hugged me. And it literally was the best hug I've ever felt in my life, because we just stood there in the kitchen and held each other for a minute. And I really needed that in that moment. And then the next day, talking to you about
it being okay to like talk to someone and about not feeling okay and not being okay. And I remember the very next day I got because of you, I got an appointment. I was able to talk to a doctor, and the first thing I said to her is I was like, I'm not okay. And for everyone to realize around me that it's okay, and like to let me know that it's okay to not be okay and be there for me in that moment. Thank you. Making that small change to even come here and like allow someone that truly loves me and has known me for a while, for so long,
like a decade.
A decade. Yeah, I really needed that. And sometimes I question myself, I'm like, why am I even here in Chicago? But nothing bad has came out of it yet. So like, I don't want to leave. And I love it here. I feel like being in the busy city's been nice too. But yeah, I feel like honestly sticking to Lexapro, and I have hydroxyzine, which is calms me when I feel that panic attack, or like my mind just doesn't shut off, or I just feel, I think, take that one edge off. But it's like, that has probably been my biggest change.
And biggest, like, it's just a daily habit of taking it too. But I think I'm like you, I'm very much like anti big pharma, so like, you just trying to get my money, you just trying to keep me sick. Like, I don't know, I see all these lawsuits that y'all gotta pay out, like I'm not messing with y'all, so don't try to sponsor it. I'm just saying it. But I also do know that things help people. For me with my ADHD, I want to figure out how to do it by myself, but my mind just runs without Adderall. I don't take it all the time, so I just take it when I need to like focus on a certain specific task. And yes, that being able to focus, oh my God. I can finally get from point A to point B, and I could say, okay, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do this, and I do it.
Makes a difference in your everyday life.
Oh my God. So yeah, that's definitely a good habit. For me, my mental health thing is definitely meditating, because I'm very aware of I'm starting to get annoyed. And half of me being annoyed is because I'm just thinking about something. So I need to take a minute and just breathe. And then I breathe and meditate, and I literally say gratitude, things I'm grateful for, like 10 minutes. And I'll say, thankful for my home. I'm thankful for my loving family. I'm thankful that I'm cute. Like,
all those things.
So whenever I feel myself getting annoyed or irritated, whatever, I'm just like, why am I even thinking about these things when I have so many things to be grateful for? So I literally take 10 minutes and just say my gratitude thing. And I don't think I've ever left the 10 minutes of saying my gratitude where I'm not in a better mood. I might not be like the happiest, whatever again, but I'm literally, whatever the irritation was, I'm over it. I have the opportunity to even figure this out. At least I even have the support. Like if I have a problem, I'm like, you know what? I have the support where someone's going to help me, or I have the knowledge of who to go to, or at least I have time to think about it. This, you know what I mean? So when I get into that, oh my God, my whole day will change from that habit. That 10 minutes of like, wait, just girl, be great and being grateful. Like so in the bathroom, I have gratitude. That's my thing every morning is I literally always say things to be grateful for. And that's how I'm so annoyingly optimistic half the time.
That's
like thing. It's literally, I'm like, oh, I'm thankful.
Right. No, we are definitely surrounding our kids with these healthy habits. You know what I mean?
I know. I just have a funny Olivia story. I make her do breathing when she gets like big angry, and it's funny because she was with her friends at school, and someone was getting big angry, right? Like whatever, and she was like, "You just gotta breathe. You just gotta breathe." And the person was like, "I don't want to breathe."
Oh, Livy.
But it's just like knowing that you have something to cope with, and like this, and she'll tell me that too. She's like, "I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to do it right now." I'm like, "Well, I'm not talking to you till you do." And then she'll have her fit, she'll have her big anger, then she'll finally get to the point where she can do her breaths, and then she'll come and talk to me. You should feel every type of emotion. If you're angry, you should feel angry, but then you have to know what to do with it. And just the fact that our kids are going to have a process to go through,
right,
versus just go in your room and shut up. Or that might be the first part of the process.
Right. We're gonna start there,
but then breathe.
I honestly too, I feel like it's just been a lot of change and a lot of growth, but all of us are definitely in better spaces than where we were. So the little habits that we have put in has led us to even be able to bring these receipts and like let others know, hey, it does work.
Yeah.
And something I did want to speak on real quick is I started, when I was looking over all this, I started looking into
the 7-21-90 rule.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, like, you make something a habit until it becomes a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely need to do that. I need to literally and only start with one thing.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I was like, I'm going to all of a sudden do all these changes at once.
Mm-hmm.
So this time, and I'm going to let you hold against me, sugar.
Wait, you're doing sugar now?
We're going to do sugar now. And I'm going to put this out there.
I thought, wait, no, we're doing reading a book first.
We can start with there too. But to be held accountable by you.
For sugar.
I want everyone out there. If I say it on camera, it means I have to do it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
For sugar?
I'm saying for clarity.
For clarity, for clarity, we're going to.
No sugar. How long?
I can have it once a week.
You can have it once a week? You want to start that big? You should do opposite, I think. Remember what we talked about?
Take it away one day.
Yeah, so this is like for food. One of my biggest, well, first of all, I've been vegan. I'm not vegan now, but I've had multiple years where I'm just like, I'm vegan for the year, or I've been vegan for 2 years, the longest I was. But anyways, I'm very disciplined when it comes to taking food out of stuff. But I think one way that I've noticed when I used to train people that would be the most efficient is to just start with a couple days. Because if you only have one cheat day, I feel like then you don't change exactly to what you said to a lifestyle. And if you want it to be part of your lifestyle versus you just want to do it for 90 days, it's different. But I feel if you want to have something part of your lifestyle, incrementally put it into your life.
So not so drastic.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the dramatic stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We're working through
you
it.
love sugar and you want to do it. So it's like, okay, let's
ice cream, girl.
I think you should have 2 days a week where you're on Mondays and Tuesdays or whatever day you choose. I don't do it. Like, no matter what, I don't care if I'm at a carnival. I don't care if it's my birthday. I don't care if it's Sunny's birthday. Mondays and Tuesdays or whatever day you choose are the days where you don't do it.
Okay.
And then you're conscious because on the other days when you're kind of like, oh, I'm kind of getting used to not, I don't actually need it today. But if you do have it, you don't have this anxiety about it, like, oh, I cheated and oh, I did it or whatever.
We're going to start there then.
And just do it. So what days? What days do you not eat?
Okay. So the kids are home all the time on the weekends. I feel like I have to definitely have it on a weekend because we be snacking.
That's fair.
So, but I would say I could do, I won't do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays.
Let's do 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay, so Monday, Tuesday.
Why don't you just do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah, when Sundays. Okay, we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday. I can focus on that. I don't.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because then it's like content days, filming days, and then just restart it. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's where we're starting.
I love how I say pick one day and then she still is like, we'll get it, throw some more. Okay, but so sugar. Wait, what about the reading though?
The reading, I feel like I do need to every night when we do our reading. With the girls
having lived. Yeah.
I think that's when I need to do my reading.
Same.
It's nice to have it with me because I did find it nice to like shut off from like the world around me when I was out the other day and be able to sit and read.
Yeah.
Like I'm going on a flight after this and read them. But I do want to make sure that if I'm not going on a flight, that tonight I'm reading. You know what I mean? Like I think if I know, okay, I'm laying down for bed right now, this is what I need to do. Like I said, I have to put that book on my pillow.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's no sugar reading nightly, even if it's just 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I think that's a good thing too. I feel like I have to block out this big time. Like I got to make sure I have all this time or whatever. Even when you're starting to work out, maybe I just go in for 20 minutes and I get 20 minutes of stuff. If I'm not doing nothing, 20 minutes is an improvement. You know, I think like that is like, we don't need to have it to be everything changed. But you said 7. What's the thing?
7-21-90.
That's good because it's like this is how many days where you're thinking about it. Then this is a habit, but then this at 90 days it's a lifestyle.
So you start
and I think that's a good
the foundation.
aim.
You kind of start the foundation of it in that 7 day to see how you can manage it. In that 7 days, and then you build the habit a little bit more and you realize, okay, I've actually, this is an everyday part of my everyday routine. And then by 90 days, it becomes a habit. It becomes a lifestyle, not even.
I like that because that's the point of most new things that you want to implement. It's like, I want it to be part of my life where it is second nature. So, I like that.
So, yeah, we got to start
7-21-90, guys.
So I think by 90 days, I'm not going to have sugar.
Yeah. Okay. Ever? No, not ever. Of course not.
I would definitely get the munchies.
Oh, but you can do like a weekdays you don't have sugar, then weekends you have sugar. You know. Too.
Yeah, definitely though. Like my period's about to come on, and I have been eating.
See, that's my sugar day.
I finished the ice cream already. I finished the Reese's. I'm still not even here yet. And on top of that, this is a whole week usually before it happens. I've been getting in that little candy thing from,
Amber.
you know, the candy from the top, from the.
It's a big old Halloween bit, basically.
Yes.
It's not Halloween, but yeah.
I've been,
I like
the
candy.
Musketeers been disappearing. That's the only chocolate.
Yeah, I don't have it. I went dark chocolate like the first 2 days of my period.
Hooked on that.
Yeah, they're the best thing. This dark chocolate peanut butter things from Trader Joe's. Ugh. Does Trader Joe's sponsor a podcast? I would love for them to sponsor that. Those are so good.
They're so good.
Just have them sitting here.
I usually
no black mouth. That'd be so gross.
We talk too much.
What's a habit that helps you stay grounded when life gets chaotic?
I walk every day.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
I will sometimes, I think just
That's a great habit. I love it.
It's a really good habit. I make sure that I get outside every single day to walk. And I feel like I've done it more here in the city because I feel like when I was living in the desert.
Well, where we live is very like walking friendly.
Yeah, it's walking friendly. And I love all the dogs. No, but I feel like, walks. I feel like it's something that like, if a bad day, honestly though, when I am feeling my lowest, I go on a walk.
Yeah.
I spark up a joint.
Yeah.
My mind I'm just like, ugh. And then I come back and I take a hot shower and I usually am okay.
No, that's great. I'm actually jealous that you have the ability to be in the cold walking because I love walks too. I love going outside. That's like one thing I really miss about LA is that I would always be outside every day. And so, but girl, me in the cold, no.
I get it. I'd be out
so I'm
there.
jealous that you have that. I'm looking forward to it.
Just bundle up, Lexi. Go with me one day. Just bundled layers, a whole. You need one of those shiesties. You need a shiesty.
I'm not going outside like that. That's how you get sick.
Just your eyes only show.
That's one of your sides peeking through.
You don't know what I be doing when I leave out.
What side be outside when it's 2 feels like below 5?
Oh my gosh, I know, right? I be wanting to go outside. I'm like, actually, you don't want to go to the store? You don't want to pick up Liv? I'll go.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to go?
I love my walks.
Okay.
And multiple times too at the end of the day. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, yes. Let's do a little overrated, underrated game of habits because I feel like people are like, we should do this, we should do that, and like talk about all these things that change your lives. And I think everything doesn't need to be a new habit, and everybody don't need to do everything. So
yeah,
a little quick of underrated versus underrated.
All right, let's get it. Okay, morning routines.
Underrated.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh my God, it anchors my day. Like if I wake up and don't do my routine of something. I'm just a little bag blown in the wind.
I feel like I'm getting better at it. I feel like I would have before said overrated, but now that I'm kind of set in one, like living together with us and having that routine together, girl, I would definitely say that.
Yeah.
Before I would definitely.
Okay, journaling, underrated or overrated? For me, it's underrated. Okay, why?
I don't journal enough.
Well, that doesn't mean it's underrated.
I don't journal enough, so I don't really know much.
Oh yeah, I needed to.
It's like I feel like I should, but I feel like it is maybe a lot of people do it.
You do it. We always have doo-doos. They're doo-doo out.
Maybe a lot of people do it, but I don't know. I feel like it is overrated.
You don't do it.
Yeah, because
I think it's underrated. It literally helps me get so many thoughts out of my head. I also like not even maybe just journaling and voice notes too, but just getting everything out of my head into the world on paper at least. It's the only way I can organize things. Otherwise it sits in my head and I'm thinking about all these things and I want to say anxiety. It will just feel like I have a million things to do, but when I journal about it and I get it out and I say my thoughts, it's like, I don't know, it reminds me of Harry Potter when they take the like they do a little thing and they can take their memory out of it and they put it in this thing and it kind of is this, I can reflect on it in there and I don't have to reflect on it in my brain when I'm trying to do other stuff.
I wish that was in real life. Honestly though, like yeah.
You need to try it. Anyways.
I do note dump, I guess. Like I'll take whatever's in my mind. I literally put all of my notes or write, but I don't journal. I feel like having journals.
It's kind of like talk to me. It's talking to someone without having to gossip about anyone else. Yeah. And I can like rely on my own view of something versus going to talk to people. I think it's really good, especially if you were in a relationship and you don't want to talk about your partner too much. So you journal about it, and then you can read it from like what you're saying, and you're like, oh my God, girl,
right? What? Before you, I think I need a journal.
We'll see. You already got 2 habits to work on. We'll talk about 90 days. We'll talk in 90 days.
Making your bed. I feel like I just don't do it enough.
I think it's overrated. Like I don't know how this. I don't see how it changes your life so much.
It is overrated, but I don't think people also do it enough. And I feel like people still are out here in the world.
The messy bed man convinced me that you can be successful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's people out in the world that can still be messy and
drinking.
Maybe he actually has someone make it for him.
Nope. Oh. No, he doesn't. Drinking a gallon of water a day. Overrated. You gotta
definitely.
What? I gotta pee all day. Like, no. Let me just eat some fruit or something. Like,
okay, I didn't put one up, but
don't be right on me. We gotta do 1, 2, 3 flip because you can't. You decide.
Okay. I'm sitting there thinking about it, but no. When you said the pee too much, you don't have to drink that much water, do you?
Yeah, a gallon.
A gallon's
no.
OD.
Drink water every day. Yes.
That's all. I mean, I was like, yeah, you gotta drink your water, but a
gallon's crazy.
Yeah, that is. Meditation apps. Oh, definitely.
Oh, I think it's overrated. I can meditate in peace. I don't need an app to tell me.
I like the apps. I feel like I need some guidance though. Yeah. Like I feel like when you talk me through it and how to breathe and all that. I don't know.
Oh, talk her through it.
Yeah, talk me through it. Meditation app. Anyone that knows a good meditation app, I love to use them, even though this dingleberry doesn't like it.
I just think it's overrated.
Vision boards, definitely underrated.
I love vision boards. I think you should visualize in general. I think it's good to have it, but I think me staring at my board isn't gonna give me it though. I think it's just you got to go out and do stuff. So you can have a vision without a board. It's called a business plan.
Dang, you shit on my business plan then.
Your business plan is your vision board?
No, but you know what?
I hate you because you're probably a little serious.
It is. I actually have a picture of it. No, but I did a vision board last year with my family. I wanted to do with them, Sunny, Chauncey, the animals, and our nice little family. And look what happened.
See?
So yeah,
overrated.
Don't do a vision board if you want to lose your family. Okay, that's
great.
I have to laugh through it now, yo.
Oh, that's
the only thing that gets me going.
And they're like, you don't want this. All right, daily to-do list. Overrated or underrated?
I think it's.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
No, I
said this stuff first last time.
Okay. For me, overrated because but with a tweak though, because recently I have met someone that was saying, don't make a list, put it on your time schedule. And that's the difference. Just saying, oh, I gotta do all these things versus I'm going to do this at 12. I'm going to do this at 1. I'm going to do this at 1. I'm going to think about these things at 12:30. That's the difference. Just making a list of all the things. Okay, it's like kind of helpful, but unless it's scheduled, it's still going to be like, oh, I gotta get to that.
It's just around.
I gotta get to that. What did I say?
Like the mic things and the coffee cups,
I have not scheduled
you haven't ordered any of it.
I haven't scheduled it. Anything that I put on my calendar and I actually schedule it gets done. So don't get a to-do list. Schedule it in.
You know what? That's so true because we had our girlfriends come in town this weekend, right? And our friend Janae planned it, but we have our girl Carly who is Here's how Janae planned it. She put it in the calendar for everybody, the little Google calendar, shared it and said, you're booking your flight on this day to come to Chicago and have a girls' weekend. And she did it because it was planned and it was in her calendar.
It was in my calendar.
And she said, if you didn't put it in my calendar, I wouldn't have came.
Yeah, so calendar scheduling over to-do list.
True. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. Girl, I got some things.
Cold showers.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Oh.
You said over?
Oh,
you like it?
No, it's overrated.
Oh, over. Yeah.
What is it? Okay. I don't ever need to take a cold shower in my life.
I heard it's good for you.
I don't care.
What about one of those plunge things where you sit in the water?
There's so many good things. Isn't it good because of your heart? I will just go run. I'm not doing that. Look, we are warm-blooded animals, right?
Yeah, you do.
Right? I mean, we're like, what? Why would I be in cold water when we got warm water?
I mean, I think cold showers. No, they fucking suck.
I'm like, I got an episode.
And I will do the little plunge thing. That's
done it, so yeah. Bad. Overrated. People, I do this every day, and I'll be looking crazy. God, until I see somebody that do it every day that look better than me, I don't know.
They ain't got this ass.
I'm like, not convinced. I don't know. Joe Rogan's not doing it for me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Getting up at 5 a.m.
Underrated? Oh, let me hear.
Underrated.
Overrated.
Why?
No, go. Tell me why you think underrated.
Okay. I don't listen. You don't think that you should get up at 5 a.m.?
No. What the fuck?
Okay. Remember how we?
What?
I think maybe
the sun ain't up. I ain't up.
Okay. But I feel like if I utilize that time somewhere else besides scrolling, like go down to the gym while Sunny's still asleep, it will actually make a difference in my day. Like before, you were doing it. You were getting up at 5 a.m. when I first came here, and you were like, yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, but I feel like I haven't tried it enough to know, so
I don't like it. I like getting up early.
Yeah,
I like getting up early, but 5 a.m. it's just a no for me.
Yeah.
It depends on when your day starts. For me, I know I need time in my morning to meditate and to be able to just think. And I like my mornings to be about me, but my whole mornings can be about me. I don't need 5 a.m.
I don't know. I think I need to try it a little bit more.
To each their own.
Yeah.
Digital detox weekends. I wish I could do it. I feel like I'm more present and I know what I want to do for my life more when I'm not on everyone else's opinion so much. I don't think I've ever gone a weekend. I can't imagine that. That'd be so beautiful.
Listen,
I
did it
on the
once.
shows too.
Well, I've definitely done it on the show. I went months without electronics, but it's a nice cleanse. But then you come out of this reality of like, and then to another reality, and it's
kind of
locked. Yeah. But I had a friend, my friend Brian, which is crazy. I just talked about him in the car away here. He is Jewish and he's very traditional. And on Fridays they have like what is it, Shabbat? So after a certain time, you can't use fire, electronics, lights. So he would always walk to meet me, and I would go over to his place, and I would spend the weekend, and I would go a whole weekend without that.
Yeah, that's
like,
nice.
No car. You can't use anything.
I don't know. Well, maybe we live in South Loop, so it's,
You can't even use fire because it's living, so you can't blow it out. Isn't that crazy?
Oh.
So like I would still use fire.
I was just thinking about my phone. I'm like,
no phone, nothing. Like, and then he would like pre-warm his food, like on little hot things that kept it hot.
Oh.
So, because you can't use a microwave or an oven. So it was just detoxing from any,
I want to do that. I need to get better at just certain times turning off my stuff, and then especially on the weekends I've been slowly getting more intentional again. I think we've been in building process this last few months, so I know I've been like OD on my digital stuff, so I definitely would love to just be like, on Saturdays no electronic.
Right, that would be so nice. And go out with the girls and do something. Or have a babysitter and we do something.
Gratitude lists, I think
I don't do a gratitude list.
I am telling you, I think this is the most life-changing thing. If people would, I don't think people understand how big of just it switches your mind to not be negative, to not be sad, to not be unhappy, because when you look around like, I have this and I have this, and you just get into it, you just start to feel like so empowered, like oh my God, everyone should do it. Everyone start doing it.
I think the last thing I should ask is therapy. This is definitely. Tell me yours.
No, you go first.
You go first.
For me, it's overrated. I think it can be great for some people. I think some people definitely need to go to therapy. I also just think meditation and just intentional time with yourself and journaling. I think you don't always need somebody else to tell you something, but I also think that's just if you actually want to reflect on yourself and stuff too.
Well, I think for me, what I did the opposite. I did underrated. I agree. Like I feel like it's one thing you don't need all the time, but I feel like it was something I needed in the beginning of like my very depression era, I guess. It definitely helped me get out of and point me in the right direction of where I needed to go and just dump everything. Cause I feel like I was just dumping everything on my close friend, on family members, and it was just like it didn't need to live there. So I think it helped that way, but it's something that I don't feel I need.
I think that's good. That's good. Like I think a lot of people don't realize that they are dumping on everyone, so it is good to have like a neutral party, which also can happen in journaling. But I think it feels really good too. Cause I like therapy for the record. I think some people just think like I'm gonna go and it's gonna fix me, or like I go to therapy and then like it's like okay.
I think for me, it just became unhealthy how much I was really just having to talk about it and dump. And I had to realize that. So, but anyway.
Okay, we'll do two more. Okay, self-help books, underrated or overrated? Yeah.
Oh, you put yeah. I
Yeah.
think so too. I think they're kind of all the same.
Yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah.
They're a good place to go every now and then, but that should not be your only reading. And you got to get to a point where you're like, I can't always be like, I got to fix everything. Like eventually you just got to start living. And I think if you're always like, everything's wrong and you're always this work in progress, then you just always feel like everything is wrong with you and you always got to change everything and you got to fix everything.
Oh my God, I've been
And then self-help makes you like, oh, I got to do it. Like, I'm so wrong. And yeah, every now and then they're good, but otherwise,
I'm about to say hiring help.
Oh
I was about to say with the kids.
Oh my God! Anywhere in work.
Oh my
house
goodness!
cleaning,
It is needed.
Like, what?
The help, honestly,
my
it's
God.
changed.
Anything that you can take
life.
off your plate in this busy world that we live in. Oh my God! I think doing stuff on your own is overrated. Like, oh, I do this and I do this. No, I can't wait till I get to the point where I don't do nothing. I just eat.
Oh yes, I just gotta breathe.
That's what I always say about Warren Buffett. Like, he doesn't even own businesses. I mean, he owns businesses, but he just owns them. He doesn't manage them or do anything. And I've read something and he just talks about how most of his days just spent thinking, and then he has these quarterly calls and he's like, okay, from my thinking, this is what we're going to do, basically.
Like, he just needs to have a meeting to see what he needs to think
these
about.
are what I'm thinking. Like, I actually have so many friends and they're like, what'd you do today? And I was like, I just was thinking today. They're like, you just spent the whole day thinking? I'm like, yeah. But that's like how things,
I know.
We don't get to have time in this day and age of just sitting and thinking. Oh, I can't wait.
Makes it.
So hire people so you can get there. Sometimes the biggest changes aren't habits, they're how we think. And I think this was so big when I read this, when we were talking about just habit forming and stuff, because I feel like when we think about habits, we think about all the little tangible things that we need to change, like in our doing. And I think our thoughts are so left out of a habit I can change.
Yeah.
Was there a mindset shift that you had that made your life feel lighter?
A mind shift? Yeah, I was talking very negatively about myself. Like, I didn't feel beautiful. I would look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, this, that, like, and not just that. I also feel like I had to and I feel like I'm doing better with Sunny. I had to get in the habit of being more patient with the tantrums and and it's definitely made things a little calmer and a little better. But she's a lot. She's very demanding. She's so a lot. So yeah, I feel like it's really
my thing is what I've already kind of talked about in this episode is shifting any complaints that I have. If someone comes to me because they need help continuously, like a family member, and my mind goes to, oh, they always need help. The shift in myself is like, oh, I'm so glad they can come to me for help.
For the help.
And I'm so glad I'm able to help. Thank you for giving me the life that I can help people. That changes it. I have a practice of changing my negative statements into positive ones. And even if I don't get an opportunity that I wanted, I'm like, oh, well, I have a free schedule now, so when the next thing that I'm supposed to be doing is lined up. I think being able to shift the thought that's a negative statement into a positive statement is why I always get what I want or better.
Yeah.
Like, no, I literally I just did like a repost, and it was like, I'm one of those people that if people knew the people I hung out with and the things that come to me and the spaces that I'm in, people would always be shocked.
Right.
But it's because I literally know that anything is possible. And if it's not happening to me and I want it, then it's just because I have something better coming.
Yeah. No, I think that's a really good way to look at it. I feel like everything is just so mental. Like it really is. I feel like as soon as you change that thought process, even me talking negative myself, it's just kind of the same, but in different ways.
Oh, it's
like
the same.
I was just like, wow, I started to feel prettier. My skin started to, I mean, I haven't been like, oh, this pimple, because I'm about to start my damn period. But I started to like, some days I'll actually get up and get ready because I actually feel more confident.
Yeah. I honestly think that people should look in the mirror more often, say I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you can't say it without fucking laughing. It's ridiculous, and laughter is good for you. But I just imagine every type of person in the world is sitting in the mirror. I'm a bad bitch.
Oh my God, I wish I had a mirror right now so I could look.
No, but it's two things. If I'm a bad bitch isn't something that you would say about yourself, then it's just a silly thing. It's so ridiculous thing, right? But it just makes you
You're like pumping yourself up in the mirror.
I
I'm a bad bitch.
I'm a
bad bitch. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch.
You can't even say it. You can't say I'm a bad bitch and be sad. Like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, you can't do it.
I got a little like I said it with my chest down.
Yeah, you start getting big. Like, oh, okay. It's like your inner rapper comes out. Like,
I know. Why did I say it like that?
Am I Meg the Stallion? You know? So I think it's something so silly, but that mental shift of that, I don't know.
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. And because the people that I know that are sad all the time, they do. Their inner speak to themselves is just negative. And everything that's going on in the world right now, we're in craziness, right? I think two things help me. Is like I know history, and actually we are not even near crazy as times as it was like in the 40s and 50s. And so that's one thing. Knowing history is, this always happens. And then just at the end of the day, if things are out of my control, then why am I worried about it? Not to say that I don't want to be a change and support good causes and do my individual duty.
How are you this one person?
But if I am not stopping a war.
Yeah.
I can't control Trump. And if I'm worried about something, can I vote? How can I become informed? How can I support people in my community? What are my actions I can do? But to just get mad at someone that I can't do anything about, that's not going to do it. It's just really focusing on the things that I can worry about has been life-changing too. Because if you start to turn on the news and you see all of the stuff that's going on, and
I know it's really sad. It's like everything. Not even that. The weather is just crazy now. The world's just it's just so I don't.
But if you say to yourself that the world is bad, but if you're a good person in it.
Yeah.
So like, no, I think there's plenty of good people on every side. And I think, again, we can't control governments all the way yet, I guess, but we can do our individual power. A big thing of my mindset is like, what can I do? What can I change? And as long as I'm able-bodied and the blessing of living in America is that I can use my voice, because so many, especially women, cannot. As long as I have the power to do that, why wouldn't I do that? And so focusing on what I can do versus what I can't, because there's a whole bunch of shit I can't do.
I love that. So just focusing on what you can do in the most positive way. Yeah.
And my power too. It's like I have a power, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be alive. Like my life is a powerful thing, right? We literally have life. So do positivity with that in whatever way that is. But I don't think focusing on all the problems of it doesn't. How does that help you?
It's really, really, it's crazy. People kill people over these problems that that controls, like, it's really sad. This world's really fucked up.
Yeah, but it's dope. I think we have really shitty governments a lot of times, because I don't think in any of my travel experiences I've ever met people that I've been worried about or been scared of. I mean, in America you can get robbed and pickpocketed anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But everywhere in the world that I've ever went, people are nice and loving and kind, and like usually they're like helpful, and I don't know.
There's everywhere in this world there's pockets of good and bad. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
But no, it's just unfortunate and sad that there aren't, I feel like, there's not more greatness. I guess there is. I don't know.
My girl, the news I want to show is a lot of great shit happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of great,
There's a lot of
great. Doesn't want to put it out there.
Yeah.
What's something you stopped taking personally?
I think other people's thoughts of me. I think we kind of talked about this before, is a lot of stuff is projection or whatever, and also I can only know my intent. I can't control how you take things or say things. So trying to appeal to everyone's and not be people's villain. Oh my God, no. Because I know my heart and I know myself. Me saying no isn't because I didn't like you. It's because it's either going to cross a boundary or it's a scheduled conflict or something, right? So if you get upset at my no, then I'm not going to take it personally that you're upset. I'm like, okay, you just don't understand that like my life doesn't revolve around you.
And has that improved like the peace?
What? Yeah, it's because it's especially as a retired people pleaser.
Both of us.
No, you kind of still there a little bit.
No, let me be retired. Okay, yeah, I'm still there.
But I'm retired. I'm getting very confident in my. Nah, I'm not doing that. I wish I had the capacity sometimes to do that or whatever, but I don't. So
anyone else out there, let us know like what habits you need to change. Maybe it's something that you need to leave behind and not necessarily implement a habit. And make sure you go in that mirror and say, I'm a bad bitch.
I'm a bad bitch.
Right now, go to your mirror, wherever you're at, your car, maybe you're putting your makeup
the rear
on.
view, I'm a bad bitch.
The rear view, right? Maybe you're just out in public right now and you're washing your hands and you're listening to us. Make sure you say, I'm a bad bitch while you're looking in that mirror.
Yeah. If anything that you do, go into our circle community. Let's talk about being the baddest bitches ever. And until next time, guys.
Until next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.